Today is January 11th, 2022. Written 1/1/2022. So there's a 1/1/222. And the date today. Quick review of the Gregorian versus the solar calendar. Christians follow the solar calendar. On the solar calendar, spring equinox is New Year's. So March 19th, New Year's Eve, spring equinox, March 20th. On a creator's calendar is the day God rested, and New Year's Day would be March 21st. Looking at the Gregorian calendar, January 1st is New Year's Day. Reviewing 46 days later, which is relevant because on God's calendar, solar calendar, Noah's flood is mentioned as the 17th day of the second month. If you're using 30-day months, it's 47 days later. So 46 days later, after spring equinox, is May 6th, the day after May 7th, Noah's flood, which happens to be the same day Adam and Eve sinned, and the same day Moses ascended to Mount Sinai for the first time. That is why 46 days is relevant. 46 is also the number that represents creation of man and woman, because every man and woman has 23 chromosomes male and 23 chromosomes female. So it's 46 chromosomes total. 46 days on the calendar passed before Adam and Eve sinned and were kicked out of the garden. So they were there for 46 days, and on the 47th day they're kicked out of the garden. Noah's flood happens May 7th. Comparing that to the Gregorian calendar, 46 days after New Year's Day is February 15th. In 2013, on February 15th, a meteor that was brighter than the sun impacted Russia. Chelyabinsk, I believe is what they called it. The Bible calls it Wormwood. 2013, February 15th, which was exactly 46 days after New Year's. In 2014, around that same time, February 13th to 14th in 2014, basically 46 days into the year, a winter storm caused a total blackout northeastern U.S. and shut down the government federal buildings. So there was a government shutdown caused by a winter storm total blackout around this same time. Furthermore, which makes this even more interesting, is 319 days after February 15th brings you right back to New Year's, both calendars. So you have 46 days, both calendars, and 319 days, 319, after February 15th is January 1st. 319 days after May 6th to the May 7th is spring equinox, New Year's. If you look at the Creator's calendar, the 7 days of creation, 319, working backwards as March 21st being New Year's, spring equinox being the 7th day that God rested. So the 6th day had to have been when man and woman were created. So there's a 319 on the date, which happens to be my birthday, and 319 days left in the year after 46 days pass on both calendars. I thought that was interesting. So the first day of creation, when God separated the darkness from the light, basically formed his sphere or bubble, which he calls creation, which the universe and everything is within, was March 14th. And you have a 6th day, man and woman. 7th day, God rested. The first day, March 21st, Adam and Eve are in the garden for 46 days. On May 7th, they eat the fruit and they leave the garden. Hallelujah. And here we are in one of the most iconic movies in Hollywood. Video games were spawned from this series, Mission Impossible. There were several sequels. This is the first one. And of all numbers, in the very opening scene, there's the 319. March 12th, 319 on the clock. Later, in 2013, Tom Cruise makes a movie called Oblivion with Morgan Freeman. And of all numbers, the grid that they're investigating with their drones is 37. Rogue Signal 37. 319 Mission Impossible, Rogue Signal 37, Oblivion.
A place I've only seen pictures of. I know you, but we've never met. I'm with you, but I don't know your name. I know I'm dreaming, but it feels like more than that. It feels like a memory. How can that be? March 14th, 2077. 5 years since a mandatory memory wipe, and I'm still haunted by these dreams. Victoria and I were assigned together. In 2 weeks, our mission here will be finished and we'll join the others. But the questions I ask, she doesn't. The things I wonder about, she won't. It's been half a century since the scavengers destroyed our moon. Forced to leave their own dying planet, they came to take ours. Becca can't wait to go. Me, I'm not so sure. I can't shake the feeling that Earth, in spite of all that's happened, Earth is still my home.
Another day in paradise, Sally. Uploading data now. 49 mission log, day 1642, hydro rig support.
Jack, 166 is down in grid 37. Linking to beacon now.
You got that fast? Got it. On my way.